ends of the earth your possession.
Every individual is called for a purpose. Every church has a calling to fulfill. And this is who we are. We are God's
pioneer leaders harvesting souls for community
transformation. Our mission is to raise a pioneer leaders in the family,
church, government, business and economics,
education,
media and entertainment,
science and technology,
arts and culture,
Able to demolish
strongholds to servant leadership,
harvesting souls by demonstrating God's love,
resulting to community transformation.
Harvest Ministries, we value three things: love, acceptance, and forgiveness.
Raindrops rolling off my brim. Street lights got the pavement glistening. Touchdown, I fall into your arms, right where I belong. You're everlasting. I'll be packing my bags when I need to stay. I'll be chasing every breeze that blows my way. I'll be building my kingdom just to watch it fade away. Don't know where I'd be without you.
We wanted to create an environment where people from all walks of life can feel accepted, forgiven, celebrated, valued, and loved.
This is more than a church or a religious organization.
We're building a home here, God's home. Love, it's what the world needs. And the only people who are capable of giving that are people who have encountered the love of God, and that is you and me.
First time I went to church, I felt so comfortable, as if I've known these people for years already.
This is where I feel secure. I've learned in this family that it's okay to commit mistakes. After all, we are defined by the love of Christ, not by our success or failure.
This is a place where I can be myself.
I found a family here.
As we endeavor to be an instrument of God's love, God has blessed the desires of our hearts and enabled us to reach other cities and regions in the Philippines. What has God in store for us as a ministry?
What do I see? Millions of souls. We haven't even started yet. This is something that cannot be done by just one man. We need people. That's why we established the School of Pioneer Leaders. Our focus is training and equipping people not just to become ordinary leaders, but pioneer leaders.
There are two things we look for in training somebody: their willingness to be trained and their commitment and mentorship.
There is no such thing as being too young or too old in the kingdom of God. Everyone is born with a seed of greatness in their hearts.
What do we do is to make people realize their worth, help them find their purpose in life, and get them ready to be a man and woman of influence.
One of the best decisions I ever made in my life is to be part of the SOPL. I was changed.
Well, for me, I realized the value of developing spiritual discipline.
I became more confident.
In here, I found my purpose in life.
What's ahead of us? I would say greater things.
Remember that David, right, the boy.
I believe we are not just building a church. We are building a community.
Ministry opportunities for us in Europe will begin to open. This is a year of divine connections, a year of the fulfillment of the words God has spoken over our lives. Our time of obscurity is over. We must be ready to walk with God.
There's no doubt that God will fulfill His words but He needs people to work out His plan.
The question is, are we willing to be God's partner in these end times? Are we willing to take our stand as God's pioneer leaders and change the world?
Count me in.
I'm ready. Are you?
Been ready for years.
Bring it on! If you want to do great things for God,
If you live life not knowing what you are called to do,
It's about time you get to know the one who made you.
if you know you've got something the world needs, let's work together with God and change the world.
God believes in you. So do we.
So do we!
So do we.
I am a pioneer leader. Are you?